Hey everybody, hope you're all doing good out there. This is a quick one again to talk about YouTube spam and a new spam thing that's going on. And I'm also going to do a bit more research in this towards the end, but I also want to highlight how creators should remove these comments. It's going to take more time, but I think it would be better in the long run. I hope. So if you use YouTube a lot and you look at the comments, you'll probably be aware of the fact that in the past few months and years, YouTube has had a continuous ebb and flow of different spam things. So a couple of months ago, we had this going on. We had loads of these talking about .online, adult stuff, yeah, tons of it. As soon as the video goes up, get loads of them. I mean, look, 3 minutes ago, 8 minutes ago, 12 minutes ago. So what you do is you click on the three dots here and you go report as spam, and that removes it from your account. And I think that should also remove, well, if they get enough spam reports or they look into it being actual spam, it will remove the account entirely, which will remove their comments from every video that exists on YouTube. So that's good. If YouTube's doing this on a bargain. Well, obviously these things, as I say, come and go. This was a couple of months ago. More recently, we had this. We had a comment from one of my subscribers, and then there's this that kind of looks like me. You know, it's got my picture there, but it says Telegram Spicy110. And then all of them say Telegram, and you've seen a video from nearly every creator at this point highlighting this fact because it's appeared in their comments. I talked about this one a long time ago. This one, still going, but dying off. And the way that this one works is obviously they're pretending to be the creator and they're hoping that the subscriber is going to believe it's them. They contact them, they say they have a prize for them, but they have to pay like $50 shipping, and obviously they're just going to keep that $50 and not send them anything. Don't fall for this. Well, now there is a new one. Let me just quickly pause this before it gets going. Okay, so it says here, I'm done with sitting tight for an award advance since I acquired $23,000 every 12 days of my investment. How? I would really appreciate it. So it always ends up looking like this. It looks like a genuine-ish comment about how they're doing well or what they should invest in. And then these accounts pretend, they're obviously bot accounts. Oh, how? I would really appreciate if you show me how to go about it. Please, can you list the platforms? Like, it's not even the way people had asked this stuff. You know, no one phrases the questions the way they say it. Same here, I earn $13,000 a week. God bless James. He has been a blessing to my family. Right, James. Because I've now heard of three names. Right, sorry, before I get tangented off about this, note that the trick they use is they use these accounts, presumably, to like this comment, which pushes it towards the top of comments. So on this one, it says, after I came across Bitcoin trading platforms of Mr. Shelton Morrison. Now, is that James Shelton Morrison? We'll have to look into that. I met expert Morrison last year, and this is where it's kind of like weird. It's like when a company puts up a load of illegal flyers for their business. It's like, well, we know who did it. You're the only one who benefits out of it. Well, in the same way, you'd think that this would all lead back to the same person. As you can see, this goes on. Oh, I should have showed you this. It goes on. And they do mention Telegram here. But you can see, oh yes, he helped me do this, he helped me do that, I made all this money, Mr. Shelton, blah, 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 blah. So you can kind of see the format. Someone says something about the way you should invest, and then all these people are going on about how they've made so much money with this person. Right, well, this is going to go to a current YouTube video. Forget what it's all about. Let's not go political here. Things have changed a little bit here, but if you actually look, the most upvoted comment here with 39 upvotes and 28 replies, the wisest thing that should be on everyone's mind currently should be to invest in different streams of income, blah, 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 blah. So then you go down looking through the comments. Again, no one's liked each other's comment here, but it has got lots of comments, lots of likes for the original one. And now we're talking about a Mr. Michael Saylor. So, and it goes on and on and on. And then we got here, please, how can I contact Mr. Michael, blah, blah, blah. He's on WhatsApp, and then there's a number. This person, commendable for realising they're scammers, stupid for thinking that these are real people they're actually replying to. That's the thing. Even people that can see this still don't understand that these aren't real people. They will be stolen accounts or faked accounts. They're all being controlled by one central system, but they're all individual accounts. So what I was saying about how you delete these accounts, the easy thing to do for the creator is just to go to the top comment and report spam, and that will remove the comment and everything attached to it. But all these fake accounts won't have any blemishes against them. So what I do, and have been doing so far, is I will go to the bottom comment and I will report that as spam, then the next one, then the next one, all the way up. So you don't want to be replying to these, because I know other YouTubers are going to do the same thing, and they might not take as much time to check you're not someone like this who might get caught up in it. So don't reply to them, do not interact with these things at all, and leave it to the creators to remove them. And creators, please, I don't know if it's really going to make any great end result because they might just have millions more accounts, but if we can actually flag individual ones as well as the top one, then we might be able to reduce their numbers at least, or make it, or slow it down slightly. I just feel like if we remove this one, they can just get this one to post it, and then they've got all these to back them up. It's an ongoing war that YouTube isn't really helping us with. So this, of course, then leads to the question of who is behind this? Because as I said, if you're a company that puts up flyers for yourself illegally, it only leads to one person. So it would be unlikely to be the person claiming to be the one. And as we've now seen 2 different comments that are quite clearly from the same scam but using different people, we probably can assume it's not actually the people being named. But if you search this person, you can see Michael J. James. There we go. That's what we got. Wait, hang on. J? No, the other one was a J. So maybe, have they messed up previously? Anyway, moving on. An American entrepreneur, business executive, blah, blah, blah. If we then put in scam, as of August 2022, he was being sued by the city of Washington, D.C. of engaging in fraudulent schemes to deprive the city of more than 25 million income taxes while living in a luxury penthouse and blah, 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 blah. So as you can see, there's currently a lot of stuff about this dude getting sued for 25 million. So you might assume that, you know, it's him that's doing it to try and pay his way out of this. But or the irony of selling a financial plan of how you got rich to make money to pay back the money you basically stole, which is how you pretended to be rich. Obviously, I don't know anything about this. I'm only reading what I see here. I'm making no official comments on any of these people. It could and I'm saying this, could very well not be these people. The scammers themselves might look for people who are currently in a bit of hot water and are known for having some money and then using them. Should we quickly check on that other one? So the other name that was mentioned, the other one, was this Shelton Morrison. Again, how to invest in cryptocurrencies, yada, 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 blockchain. So searching this Shelton Morrison, he doesn't have the same things coming up against him as this sailor guy. Although we got cyber threat landscape, and it's got it mentioned there. I'm not clicking on these to find out exactly. These are maybe highlighting them as scams. Yeah, avoid these scams, etc., etc. So as I say, I don't know who's behind this, because obviously this one mentions a Shelton Morrison, the other one mentions the other dude, and you'd think that no one would be dumb enough to actually do this themselves for their own gain. So it's probably a third party using those as scapegoats, framing them, as it were. And as I say, with someone who's got a fraud case currently on about them, that would be a very good one to use, because it would lock in with what people are seeing who pick up on it, to try and sway who they think may be doing these things. As I say, he may be being framed in this, he may be behind it, who knows? Well, the people who are doing this. I have a theory about who might be running this, because they might need some cash, but I'm not going to say anything on that. I'm sure some of you have got vivid imaginations. But yeah, basically that is the current scam thing that's going on. If you notice this appear on your channel, I would implore you to block all of the accounts and not just the top one. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but it's better if we try that than don't, I guess. Please share this video with creative friends of yours and people who might be affected by this. Just people should be aware of these things so they don't fall into it, which is why lots of YouTubers are currently having to make PSA videos basically about the scams and spam that's going on YouTube to protect our audiences, because YouTube's not doing a very good job at it. Yeah, as I say, smack the like button, share it around. Thanks to my Patreon supporters. Catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.